I felt a wave of anxiety and worry come over me before I embarked on a journey across the sea, out of my hometown, away from American borders, and into another country to go on my second missions trip since I had been in high school. The fact that I had gone just the summer before on another missions trip seemed like it should calm me, but I was aware that this trip was going to be different. I had a new role to play. Have you ever been confused because you thought you should feel a certain way about something and then all of a sudden you have emotions about it that seem uncontrollable? I can think of multiple situations I have personally felt this way. For one example was the day when I was preparing for my second summer of participating in short-term missions and suddenly experienced this anxiety and feeling of inadequacy. Finding myself in the position of leadership, whether that be on a sports team, in my family, or during a trip, always has made me feel self-conscious and a little bit nervous. In the end, these stretching and tough experiences have most definitely been the times that I have grown the most from. Let me set the scene. My stomach churning nerves are setting in. There is a journal, my unpacked backpack, and a book for the plane scattered around my disorganized room. I'm packing my large suitcase to the brim. Shoes, pants, shirts, what am I forgetting? As I silently pack my things, I think about the events that are going to happen in the week to come. I begin to reminisce on the many meetings along with my team that have prepared us for this specific trip to Siguatepeque, Honduras. I was excited to get down there and meet all the awesome people we were going to work with. Yet there were so many unknowns in my mind. As a team, we had met for over 3 months to equip ourselves emotionally and physically for the trip. I had participated in a trip to Pretoria, South Africa the summer prior to this, but that trip was different considering I was the youngest and therefore had a lot less weight to carry in the team. I had less responsibility and pressure on me. But this year, as I was going to Honduras, I was expected by my team to step up and lead the younger members by gently guiding, encouraging, and being a strong example of how to compose yourself on a trip. Though this may seem like an easy task, on that night while packing for the next day, it completely overwhelmed me with concern. To say the least, I was terrified. I didn't know how I would effectively be a leader on the team and impact the younger students. This fear stayed in the back of my mind until a couple of days into the trip when I had the opportunity to work alongside a few of the 9th grade girls during a painting project. While working together, I realized that the girls were watching how I was reacting and responding to things. They saw how I was working hard, yet enjoying the ministry we were able to do. They saw how I reacted when things didn't go as we had planned. They saw when I was being goofy and laughing at something funny. They saw the joy I had in giving up my own time. In this moment, I understood that leadership didn't need to be as intimidating and serious as I had made it out to be. Being a leader can happen in any way and at any time. You just have to be open and ready to have others follow you in your footsteps. Being a leader in a group is incredibly maturing and growing, and I experienced this firsthand in Honduras this past summer.